All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Today, we're doing food plots one more time. So, you know, we did food plots. I had a tractor with a brush hog, side-by-sides and rollers, the whole shebang. I had told you guys, doesn't matter the size of the plot, and you can do it by hand. Oh, it's hot out today. It's like 100 degrees and it is humid, but we have rain coming tonight. I'm gonna show you guys right now how to do this by hand. I'm just going to film myself doing it with some voice overlay stuff. However, so this is a spot where when I move these, you know, little bit of weed that's on top there, there's soil there right away. So this is somewhere where you can do it by hand. Now, if there wasn't soil there, I'd still do it by hand. However, I would just have to bring a weed whacker with, like an electric one or a gas one, whatever you can carry out, and just get down to that dirt a little bit. But the one thing I have not stressed in my videos enough is you do not need to be a perfectionist when it comes to food plots. Now, there's plenty of people that when you get to that point where you're trying to achieve perfection, there are things you need to do. Yes, but if you're someone who, like I was 4 years ago, you just needed a spot for deer to stop for a little bit on your property, anything will do no matter how small it is. So I'm gonna show you guys on this plot today. I'm gonna plant it, and hopefully we can circle back to these videos with some either trail camera pictures or videos of deer eating the food or how they turn out. We're gonna come back to it later in the year. But I'm showing you today, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like whatever I plant today is not gonna be a uniform food plot. Some weeds might pop up again. You know, some of it might not take at all. The seeds might not get all the way to the ground in some spots. You don't have to be a perfectionist to just get some food in the ground for those deer to stop for a little bit. I just heard one blow at me. There's so many deer out here, it's crazy. But for this food plot, I'm gonna definitely circle back to it a couple times and show you guys, 1, how much it's getting hit, 2, if we kill something on it, 3, how well it grew or didn't grow. So I'm gonna show you the process today, and however it grows, but I need to get out of these woods. So throwing seeds, breaking it over, and spraying it. So like I stated at the beginning of the video, it takes 3 items, 15 minutes, and $50 to plant a food plot. Now, specifically, you need a spot or area that the sun reaches and there's soil. Then you need 3 items. You need seeds, you need a sprayer, and you need a board. I bought the seeds for $9.99. The sprayer would be $20, and the chemical would be $20. You're looking at $50. $50, 15 minutes. So you take your seeds and you take them by the handful and you just throw them up in the air. Throw them real high. Get them nice and spread out as you're throwing them up in the air and walking around. Then you take that board, which you tied a rope to, or in my case, I cut 2 holes in it. Cut 2 holes in it and tied a strap to it. That's what I had in the back of the truck. And then you walk around and crimp all those weeds over. Now, if you want to spend more than 15 minutes, go around it twice. It's not going to hurt. Crimping it over, getting a good crimp on those weeds. And then I would recommend gloves, rubber boots, and a mask to spray your glyphosate. In my case, I didn't do that. Don't do what I do, but you're going to take your glyphosate and you are going to spray it over those weeds that you have crimped. I just simply walked backwards, tried my best to keep the liquid off of me. But I mixed everything for a 1/4 acre and then just used Onyx to guess the size, which was a quarter of an acre. So I used barely any of that spray, barely any of that seed, and bam, my food plot is planted. All right, just like that, we are done. 15 minutes and $50. And we're gonna have ourselves a food plot. Now, I didn't use all my seed, I didn't use all my spray, because I have a 1/4 acre amount. So I only needed, you know, a 1/4 of that bottle and a 1/4 of the spray. So, oh, now for the trek out of here. Brutal.